Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to the 2021 Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. 5K Walk or Run. Listen, we're all virtual again this year, but that's okay because we have teams from all over the nation that are participating and we are super excited. Listen, we've been waiting for this for quite some time. And so, to give everybody a second, we have our teams that's gathering, they're warming up, getting ready, loosening those muscles to make sure they're ready to take on this 5K walk. And while they do that and while they come in, I want to take a moment to tell you guys a little bit more about Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. Is that okay? Listen, Hopkins Breast Cancer uh, Inc. Foundation was founded back in 1999, and it was all based on raising money for men and women in the DC metropolitan area that have been diagnosed with cancer, with breast cancer. And so Donna, our founder, she is a two-time breast cancer survivor herself, and she saw the need for our community to be able to get the funding they needed so that they could focus on healing. So that's what she did. She created Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. And now every year we do something special. We house special events so that we can raise money for the men and women in the DC metro area who need financial assistance and have been diagnosed with breast cancer. Listen, I'm super excited. I have a team of people that are coming abroad or on coming aboard rather. Listen, I'm trying to take a trip overseas, y'all, right? Abroad. Listen, but without further ado, I want to bring on our founder, Miss Donna Hopkins.
Hey,
Hey, Donna.
hey, hey. You know what?
Listen,
It
I
is a
love your
beautiful
shirt.
day.
Ready, set, go. I love that. Yes.
And we're ready,
Listen,
set, go down here on the campus of George Mason University.
awesome, awesome. So I know you don't do anything without your cheering squad. Listen, who do you have with you out there with
Here
you?
got a cheering squad back here.
Where they at? Come on,
Come on
y'all.
over. Come on over. My cheering
Listen.
squad is here. This is like my posse back here. And the George Mason's women's basketball team, we're down here walking with them today. They just got off from practice and they're, gradually coming over to be a part of this. And I'm so excited about the second annual 5K walk run for breast cancer. And if you notice, I'm just going to step out and let them all step in, say hello, everybody.
Hey. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Listen, Donna, you've got such a huge team down there with you. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you guys
excited.
might look. I was about to say, I think you guys might actually finish first. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
We'll see.
we, you know what? We're in it to win it. We always finish first when we do things, but everybody is a winner today as people are coming out to walk with us from California, New Jersey, West Virginia, Texas. We've got a lot of people that's going to be chiming in with you today, but the key thing today that the message that I want to relay is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I
Yes.
want everybody to remember to go get those exams because the second time around going to the doctor for my regular mammograms check, they found a lump. And if I hadn't been going to my annual mammogram appointments to get checked and everything, I wouldn't have found cancer and probably wouldn't have been here with you all today. So it's key to go get your exams, to do your mammograms and also do your self exams monthly also, because a lot of times we don't do that. So like I said, I'm just excited to be out here today with the women from George Mason's women's basketball program. And I'm excited because this year I'm going to be a big part of, you know, Mason's nation. So look at me. I'm so excited. I can't even talk today.
Listen, so I gave a little bit of history of Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. when I started, but no one can tell your story like you. So we're over 20 years now with Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. What an amazing, amazing accomplishment. And every year we have done some kind of special event to help raise money. But what was the driving force that got you started in the beginning to even start Hopkins Breast Cancer?
Yeah, in 1997, I found a lump in my breast after sitting at work one day. And I was saying again, I hope this is not the big C. I immediately went to my doctors and got checked out, and it turned out to be cancer. And so I always believe that you never, anything that happens to you in life is not for you just to do nothing, but it's a way to give back. So again, in 1999, the cancer came back, and I decided that time that I wanted to do something different to impact the cancer community, because if you don't have good health insurance and whatever, and they tell you not to worry after getting breast cancer, well, how are you not going to worry after hearing those diagnoses that you've got cancer? So I
Right.
ended up turning my adversities and challenges in an opportunity to help women in the cancer community right here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area who may not have insurance or may not be able to pay their everyday bills. So I joined the Breast Cancer Care Foundation under my breast doctor, surgeon, and also my radiology. And I decided 5 years after that to start Hopkins Breast Cancer Incorporation, the helping hand, I call it, in the cancer community. And so what we do is
Yes.
provide the everyday need as far as individuals that's going through breast cancer. So that's what propelled me to start Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc., the helping hand in the cancer community, because I wanted to make a difference in the cancer community. And the great thing about the foundation that I want to tell people is that every dollar that we raise stays right here in the local community to help those individuals. So I'm excited about the 20 years in impacting, the community, and giving people and women hope beyond hearing those diagnoses, that you can hold the gold medal of life. It's called victory still. So, we're out here today again for this race, again, raising money to make a difference in people's lives. And the stories that I hear back of those people that we helped over the years is what makes me do this a year and year again. So, as I say, impacting the other people's lives who cannot win for themselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so one of the great things that we want to make sure that we share with guys today is, if you are a person who's been diagnosed with breast cancer and you are in need of financial assistance, please make sure that you go on over to hopkinsbcinc.org. That's hopkinsbcinc.org, and there you can complete the application in order for you to get your application reviewed for financial assistance. And
So,
not,
so
uh-oh,
So, Keita,
go.
I'm sorry to butt in right now, but I've got with me Vanessa Blair Lewis. She used to play for the women's Hoop It Up breast cancer basketball tournament 7 years ago. 20 some years ago, we started this breast cancer tournament. And Vanessa and her sister Bridget played in the tournament for years. And now she's the head coach here at Mason Nation of the women's program, just taking over this year. And I want her to have something to say about just being back with us once again, connecting with us. So, Vanessa, back here with you after years of playing in the basketball tournament, and you're back home again. Talk to me just about, the basketball tournament for years, and now being here, with the 5K back in the area. And I know breast cancer and all of those initiatives are important to you and the program.
Well, absolutely. When we started the whole hoops part of this Donna Hopkins breast cancer awareness, we were much younger. We were a lot better shape. So I'm glad she turned it from basketball to walking, because that's probably both up our alleys.
Yes.
But the cause hasn't changed. The purpose for it. Everyone has been touched by this deadly disease, and we want to fight and bring awareness to get a cure. For those that are in the fight, those who've lost the fight, and those who are still fighting. So the game may have changed, but the cause remains the same. We're here, George Mason University and this women's basketball program are here supporting once again Donna Hopkins and her fight with everyone else in the area who's walking today for us. Let's find a cure. Let's stay together and let's find a cure.
And Vanessa, Yeah, yeah. And Vanessa, everybody, I always tell people, everybody knows someone that has been affected by breast cancer, whether it's yourself, whether it's your mom, your sister, your aunts, your friends, and everything. It impacts the whole community.
Yeah, that's what we talked about at practice today. We changed our practice to a 7 a.m. practice so that we could show up for this because it's important. I know our ladies were rubbing their eyes at 6 a.m. to get up, but everyone has been touched by this deadly disease, and it affects all of us. And so we're not just showing up uh, just to be out here walking. We're showing up because we want to be in the fight with, especially those that need the inspiration for those of us that can support them right now in the fight.
So back again, and I'm so excited because it's almost like the family is back together.
Yeah.
And like Vanessa said, we can't play anymore, but we can walk. But I appreciate the fact that you all, I called you up and you embraced me right away and said, yeah, we want to be a part of this because everybody is going to be needed to combat this disease and everything. So it's a beautiful day out here today. And the players get a little more exercise after practice, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So wherever you are, take your time to walk for the cause and just take some time to, in your thoughts, pray for those who are going through it, who've been affected by it, and who may go through it in the future unless we find a cure. So this is our time for them. So as we walk, not only will we be engaging in conversation, but there'll be a lot of thoughtful prayers going up for those that are in the fight. We got your back.
And Vanessa, I also want you to invite people out to the season this year. As far as Mason Nation, you're taking over the program. And I know that it's in good hands. But I want you an opportunity to invite people out this year to be a part of the George Mason's women's basketball program under your leadership now.
Please come out. These young ladies behind me are working tirelessly, and as the back of our shirts say, we are believing big for this university, for our students as athletes and as students on and off the floor. Uh, but you can either be a part of it or you can read about it. But it's going to be done. So please come out, support us, come to some games, go online, just pull up our schedule. The ladies would love to have your support in the audience.
Thanks a lot. So we're getting ready to get this started. So I'm just going to back out here with the women. You see them? And if y'all could just turn around and let them see your shirts a little bit. Oh, there you go. All right. So, Keita, we're getting ready to get this started. I want Vanessa basically to get the race started for everybody that's joining. So you just let me know, guide me in what you want me to do.
We're going to race or we're going to walk, Donna. Remember, I told you.
We're walking. We're walking. Vanessa said, are we running or walking? I said, we're walking.
She said, don't forget
I'm
now.
Start out. For video effects, I'll start out with a light jog, Donna.
Yeah, she said a light jog. She said, but we ain't running.
Yes. All right. So we'll go ahead and let you guys take it off because it is 12 o'clock and it is time to kick off the race. So why not let Vanessa go ahead and get us started? Take it away, Donna.
So Vanessa, could you just get us started right now? You can cheer the people on to get them started on the race. So you can start it for us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're off.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Listen, we have some amazing people getting started. We have our racers that are or our participants that are now tuning in. We have several people that have popped in from all over the nation, and I want to take a quick moment to start checking in with them one by one as Donna and her team have already set the pace and got started. And I'm going to start with I want to start with Tree. Tree, are you there? Are you still there, Tree? I see him in the background. He is one of our board members for the foundation. He's been with us, I want to say, since the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Tree Ogletree on with us. Hey, Tree, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you just yet, but I can definitely hear you. And
Okay.
we could keep talking. We could keep talking. Your voice still matters. How's it going out there? You saw
Going
we
great.
kicked it off. Have you already started your walk?
Yes, we just started. And like I said, if you can hear me, see me, I got my beautiful wife, Juliet, here with me. Say good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, Juliet. Now she's very special because she herself is a breast cancer survivor. Yes.
Absolutely. We're walking today in honor of my lovely wife, Juliet, who's a survivor, as well as my aunt, Nadine Washington, out in California. And also in memory of my mother, Willie Mae Ogletree. In December would be 20 years ago, the breast cancer took her. So we're walking in honor of my wife, my aunt, and in memory of my mother here in Beltsville, Maryland.
Awesome, awesome. Now, Tree, you've been with the foundation for quite some time. Share with us a little bit your experience and just why you continue. I know your family and in support of your family members that have gone through breast cancer is part of your driving force. But what else keeps you hanging in there with us every year?
Well, as you said, I've been affiliated with Hopkins Breast Cancer Incorporated for quite a while, and I started back in 2001 after my mother passed away from breast cancer. Because one of the guys I referee basketball with, although I'm retired now, he told me about an organization that had a charity tournament, and I thought it was quite appropriate for me to volunteer my time for a charity tournament for a cause that I just lost my mother to. So back in 2001, I started volunteering as one of the referees for the Hopkins Hoop It Up Breast Cancer tournament that we had for 20 years. And I started asking more and more about Donna, what else can I do? So eventually she said that, hey, we have an open board member slot. So I actually became a member of Hopkins Breast Cancer Incorporated. So in addition to helping out with the basketball tournament, I also assisted when we used to have the golf tournament, annual golf tournament. And we did the flapjack pancake thing at Applebee's. And of course, this is the second
Yes.
year doing our walk. So I'm dedicated to doing it because, again, my wife is a survivor, and I lost my mother, and I have an aunt who's a survivor. So this is something I'm going to do as long as I can for myself and the cause.
Absolutely. Well, we're so glad to have you, and you are so integral to the foundation because not only are you here supporting as a board member, but you are making sure that the money that we raise gets into the hands of those that need it the most. And so you are very integral in the application process and making sure those applications get processed and the recipients get the funding they need. So we are super grateful to you for all of your time and dedication and hard work because as Donna mentioned, everyone that works with the Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. Foundation, we're all volunteers. No one gets paid. The money that we raise, it goes right back out into the community to help make a difference in the lives of those that are being impacted. And so we want to make sure that you guys know that if you would like to donate, you can go to um, bit.ly bit.ly/donate HBC Inc. If you are watching today, it is also in the comments, so it's easy for you to click there to be able to make your donation. You can also go over to hopkinsbcinc.org if you are in need of financial assistance and have been diagnosed with breast cancer. You can go over to Hopkins Inc. Hopkins bcinc.org to put in your application today. All right. Well, Tree, I'm not going to hold you guys because I know you are walking and you know how competitive Miss Donna Hopkins is. She already said that her and her squad is going to take home the first in the race. So I'm going to let you guys get started and I'm going to find someone else to check in with on our lovely team across the nation. So thanks, guys. And I will check back with you a little bit later. Okay.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
All right, awesome sauce. Well, again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you've missed it, this is the Hopkins BC Inc. I'm sorry, Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. 5K walk and run. It is virtual this year, only in the sense that why be stuck to just one area when we can impact several areas? So we have people in all of the states, all over the United States that are participating with us today. We have people in West Virginia, people in California, people here in the DMV, people in North Carolina that are joining in for this wonderful virtual 5K walk and run. Now I'm going to mosey on over because I told you we have people all over that are checking in, and I'm going to check in with Miss Jennifer Green. Jennifer, are you there?
I am running. I'm running for Donna in the rain in Houston, Texas. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. And you
I'm
got the
doing it, baby. In Houston in
shoes.
the rain, baby. I'm doing it. I want to run it again. I'm in Virginia.
Yes,
I'm in the rain.
yes. I love it. Well, thank you so much. And so, who are you running for in support of today?
I'm running for my girl Kiki. She's right now. MD Anderson with breast cancer. I'm running for her. I'm running for my opponent who has passed away. He had cancer in his mouth. I'm running for everybody. It's ready, girl. Okay? And I don't have no perm in my head. Okay, I'm running.
I know you're running, but at least you have the umbrella to protect you a
Okay.
little bit.
Yes, and my girlfriend Netta is also running in Dallas, Texas. Okay.
Yes, and I'm going to check in with Netta. So what I'll do is I'm going to let you get a little dry, or at least pay attention, because we don't want you to slip and fall in the rain. And I'm going to
Okay.
go check in with Netta, but stay nearby, because I'm going to check back in with you a little later. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, honey.
Okay.
All right. See, listen, I told you we're all over the place with this race, right? It's the virtual 5K Donna Hopkins walk and run. Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. 5K walk and run. Look, I know, but it's all the same people. I get tongue-tied with it because I'm so excited, and I'm excited for everyone that's participating. Again, if you want to donate, it is right there in the comments and it's right there on the screen. You can donate today at bit.ly donate-Hopkins, or I'm sorry, HBC Inc. That's bit.ly donate-HBC Inc. Make your donation today. Believe me, it's going to count. It's going to help someone that really needs financial assistance. Like we said, Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. is a volunteer organization. No one gets paid. All the money that we raise goes right back into the community to help make a difference and a positive impact in the lives of those that have been impacted by breast cancer. And with that being said, I'm going to hop on over to Netta. Netta, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Awesome sauce. Where are you coming? Where are you hailing into us from?
Hailing in from Dallas,
Yes.
DFW area. I'm actually in Mansfield right now, but yeah. So I'm
Awesome. Is
excited
it
to get
raining?
going. Yeah, it's
I
starting to
know
sprinkle now. Hopefully
it's
it doesn't
sprinkling. I was about
downpour
to say,
on
I
me.
know it's raining in Houston. Is it raining where you are?
Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle, but hopefully it doesn't pour down on me. I'm not too far away
Awesome.
to turn around, but yes,
Awesome.
glad to be here.
So
And
who are you participating in the race for today?
right now, I was supporting my girlfriend Jennifer, as you just heard her, and the people that she represents, as well as a friend of ours, Carmelita, who's a breast cancer survivor. So yes,
Awesome.
thank
Awesome
you.
sauce. You're welcome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to check back in with you just a little bit later, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Listen, Texas is in the house, y'all. In the house. We have Houston and we have Dallas that have checked in, and it is amazing. Like I said, we have the DMV running strong, Virginia, DC, and Maryland. And let me see who else we can check in with. Let's see. Sita, are you still there? I see Sita and I see Ava, and whichever one of them lets me know they're ready. Uh-oh. We will go with them. Okay. Look, it's always interesting. Something always happens. I see you, Sita. Here I come. Hey, Sita. How are you? Can you hear me? I see you, but I can't hear you. Are you there? There, I hear your sound. Can you hear me now? I don't think she can hear me, but as you can see, she's walking hard, guys. We're definitely check back in with her in just a few short minutes. I'll come. Cedar, can you hear me now? Okay, looks like we lost her there. Ava, I'm coming your way, Ava. Hey, Ava, how you guys doing?
Hey, good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Where are you
Hey,
guys?
how you doing?
Good. Where are you guys tapping in from today?
We're tapping in down here at the harbor in Maryland, walking the bridge.
Yes, it looks beautiful down that way.
Yes, it is. Nice
Beautiful weather.
day.
Awesome sauce. So, who are you participating in the race for today?
I'm participating not only for myself, but for my sister-in-law, Chrissy Steed. She just got diagnosed with breast cancer, and so I'm dedicating this walk to her today.
Awesome sauce. I love it. I love how everyone is out today repping for their family as we continue to make a positive impact in the community, making sure we get the
Yes.
funding out. And for her, with her just being diagnosed, she's the prime example of people that need financial assistance. This is why we do what we do. You know, these medical bills are not a joke. You know, when you're trying to focus on healing, the last thing you want to have to worry about is how your rent is going to be paid or how you're going to be able to pay the medical bills. So, this is why we do what we do. And I love that each and every one of you guys are out here today supporting your family, even walking for yourselves, those that have survived. Yes. And you're still out there making
Yes.
impact, not just for you, but for others. And I love it. But I'm not going to
Yes.
hold you guys. I've been rotating around because everyone is still walking. And I want you guys to give Donna some good competition because I'm telling you, she's telling everybody that she's going to come in first. So I'm not going to hold
You got to
you.
get to moving.
Yeah, you got to get to moving because her and her squad is like, they're going to take the win. So thank you so
Uh-oh.
much, Ava, for tapping in.
Thank you.
I will check back in with you guys later, but go so that you can go ahead and get a jump on that Donna Hopkins over there that swears she's going to take the win today.
All right.
Awesome. And I want to say that my name is Lisa Reeves. I'm walking on behalf of Ava and my sister, Shanae Brown, and my another good friend of mine, Starlette Smith, who are all survivors.
Awesome.
Yes.
I love it. See, that's what I'm talking about. The squad that's holding it down. I appreciate y'all.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
So I
We're
check
getting to
back in
moving
with you
now.
ladies in a minute. Yes. Listen, this is such an amazing time. I'm loving it. Everyone has gotten to moving around out there. We have people that are walking in the rain, y'all. They're still walking with their umbrella. I love Jennifer's energy because Jennifer is like, listen, I got my pink tutu on, I got my umbrella, and a little bit of rain is not going to stop me. You hear me? That's how dedicated she is. And I'm so pumped to have people like her helping us as we continue with the Hopkins Breast Cancer 5K Walk and Run. Listen, as I told you, Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. Foundation, breast Breast Cancer Inc. Foundation. We are an all volunteer organization. No one gets paid. So, therefore, every bit of money that you donate, it goes right back into funding grants for those who are in need of financial assistance who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. We are impacting the community. Over the last 20 years, we have been able to give out almost $100,000 in grants, and that's with us starting as a grassroots organization. We started with breast cancer basketball tournaments that ran for 20 years, you guys. For 20 years, every year we had a big basketball tournament, and then we went on and we had golf. We did the golf tournament. We've done other like flapjack fundraisers as well, and now we're here with our second annual Hopkins Breast Cancer 5K Walk and Run. If you did not get a chance to register and participate in today's virtual walk and run, it's okay. You can still donate. The link is down in the comments. You can go to bit.ly/donate HBC Inc. It's right there in the comments for you to easily click the link and go make a donation today. Believe me, your donation is vital to the breast cancer community, especially those who are just being diagnosed and need assistance, financial assistance, while they work on healing and recovering from this disease. Okay, so go ahead today, make your donation, bit.ly donate HBC Inc. Your donation is not in vain, and it is vital to the breast cancer community. You never know whose life you are changing and impacting. No amount is too small. Listen, you say, I don't have $100, T, to donate. That's okay. We're not asking you for $100. Even if you donated $1, every dollar counts. No amount is too small. Go on over to bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. and donate today. Even $1, even $1 can help us make a difference in the community. All right. Well, I'm going to go back and I'm going to check in again with one of our people. Sita, can you hear me? Wave at me if you can hear me, and I will bring you in. Ah, awesome. Now we have some here.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Sita, welcome. How
I had
are
switched off and
you?
called Ava, but she was on the call. I'm good.
Awesome sauce. So where are you walking at today?
I'm in Manassas, Virginia,
Okay,
and
get
I am
ready to do a bunch
walking
of
on
vetting.
behalf. Yep, walking on behalf of my sister Ava Pitts. She's a breast cancer
Awesome.
survivor. Yeah, I tried to
Awesome.
hop on when she was talking, but y'all didn't hear me. So
It's quite all right. Look, it's okay. You got to get in with your own time today. Yes, but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay. They saw you concentrating earlier on getting your walk on. I was telling
Oh,
Ava,
okay.
Donna said that her and her squad is going to take first place. And so we are working to make sure that all of our teams stay motivated and keep moving to give her some good competition in this walk and run. Even though it's not called a race, we all know that somebody has to come in first place, right? So
Right, that's right.
I thank you so much for tapping in, and I'm not going to break your concentration for too long, but go ahead and stay in, and I will check back in with you a little later to see how you're doing. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
Awesome sauce. All right, guys. Our walk and run, or our walkers and runners are on the move, and it is amazing. They have gotten an early start, and I love it. And what I want to do is last year we had a fantastic time, a fantastic time. And while I don't have a whole lot of footage to show you guys, I do have a video that I want to share with you from one of our musicians, Mr. Carlos McKibben, that decided to join us and give us a fantastic saxophone musical piece. So, without further ado, I'm going to share a bit of what we did last year and some of our special guests from last year. Okay, here we go. We were so grateful for Carlos dropping us that wonderful selection from last year. It was just what we needed to keep our walkers and runners motivated and moving. And so, with that being said, want to make sure you guys remember that if you missed being able to register, that's okay, right? Because you can still go over to bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. to make your donation today. The link is right there in the comments. You can click on it easily and go make your donation. Like I said, no donation, no, look at me getting tongue tied. No donation is too small. Even $1 can help make a difference. Okay, you guys. So make sure you go over today and donate at bit.ly/donate hbc.inc. Right there in the comments, you can grab that and make your donation. And if you are recently or have been diagnosed with breast cancer and going through financial issues and you need financial assistance, please make your way over to hopkinsbcinc.org. There you can fill out our grant application so that you can get the financial assistance that you need. That's the whole reason why we're doing what we're doing today with the walk and run. We want to raise money for the men and women in the DC metropolitan area who are in need of financial assistance and have been diagnosed with breast cancer. That's right. You heard me. I said men too. There are men who are diagnosed with breast cancer as well. Many times you always hear about the women, but you don't hear about the men. But there are men who are impacted and who have been diagnosed as of breast cancer too. So we support them both. All right. So make sure that you go on over to hopkinsbcinc.org and fill out your grant application today if you've been diagnosed with breast cancer and you need financial assistance. All right. Wonderful. So I'm going to go back and check in with some of our walkers. I have a new walker that has joined us. I'm excited to talk with her. Hey, Miss Leslie Bishop Joe, how are you?
Hey, how's
Miss,
everybody?
we are fantastic over here. It is such a beautiful day out today, and I see you are already on your way, and it looks like you have a walking partner with you.
Yep, I do. We're just
Hey,
enjoying time out here. Just wave your hand. We're just enjoying time out here in beautiful Virginia, and
awesome
it's a
sauce.
lovely day. Yeah.
Yes. So you're out in Virginia. Who are you walking for today?
Well, actually, I'm walking for someone who is uh, very near and dear to me. She's already transitioned. However, I'm walking in her memory and for all
Yes.
of those who have been uh, diagnosed. I know we're dealing with breast cancer today, but certainly we talk about any form of cancer. But you're definitely right with regard to men and women and
Yes.
breast cancer. So
Yes.
we're out here just trying to make it happen, out here to make a
Absolutely.
difference.
Absolutely. And that's how you do it. And I love that even though your near and dear has already transitioned, I love that you're still out supporting to make sure that those that are still here fighting the battle are able to
That's
get
right.
the assistance that they need. So I absolutely love that. Yes. Well, listen, I've been telling everybody, I don't know if you heard, but Donna and her squad said that they are going to take the first place in this walk. And I've been encouraging all of our walkers and runners out there that go ahead and give her some stiff competition now, because she's a competitive little somebody.
I know
Um
that's right. It's
but
gonna be
you
rough. It's gonna be rough to give her a run for the money, but we're gonna do what we can.
Right. And look, she has a whole squad. She has George Mason women's basketball team with her. So she has a whole squad down there trying to get across that finish line first. But I thank you
Wow.
guys for checking in. And I will check back with you guys just a little bit later. Okay.
All right. See you
Awesome.
later.
See
Okay.
you. Listen, I love it. I love it. I told you the DMV is representing today. It's representing today. And I'm super, super excited and so proud and honored to be a part of this magnificent event. Like I said, this is the Donna Hopkins 5K walk and run, Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. 5K walk and run. It is virtual. And if you did not hear about us before now, and you're like, man, I didn't know and I want to donate, I got you. Check out in the comments. There's a link there where you can go and make your donation. Every dollar counts. It doesn't have to be 50. It doesn't have to be 100. Now, if you got 100, that's nice. That's great. And we definitely receive it. But if you're like, I just don't have that, if you just have your $4 for your coffee, you can donate that. If you have 5, if you have 1, we'll take it, because every dollar counts and every dollar makes a difference. We're out here today walking and running to make a difference in the lives of those who have been impacted by breast cancer, those that are still fighting the fight, that we want to make sure that they are able to focus on healing and not just worrying about how they're going to pay their bills or how their medical bills are going to be paid, or what treatment or what surgery would be able to be covered by their insurance, or what would they be responsible for. And furthermore, let me make it clear for those of you that don't know, we don't just cover medical bills. Okay, we cover expenses, your rent, your utilities, I don't know, your light bills. Yeah, that's utilities, right? If you need help with your finance, your car note. If you are a breast cancer survivor, and I always say a survivor, even if you've been diagnosed, if you still have breath in your body, you're already a survivor because you're still here. So what that means is, if you're struggling and you need assistance financially so that you can focus on healing and you've been diagnosed, we're here for you. Go on over to hopkinsbcinc.org, hopkinsbcinc.org. Fill out a grant application today. I promise you, our board members, our team of grant members will take a look at your application and make sure you get what you need. Not too many people have come through and not gotten the money they needed. We're here for you. And every dollar that we raise goes right back into these grants to help our survivors through their process and journey of dealing with breast cancer. Okay. So make sure you go over today, hopkinsbcinc.org, if you need to fill out a grant application for assistance. And then if you want to donate, you can go right on over to bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. And if that was too much for you to remember, it's right there in the comments. You can just click on the link and go over and make your donation today. All right. Well, it looks like I have a team that's fanning me down and wants to join the conversation. So let's hop back to Texas with my girl, Jennifer
There
Green.
she goes.
Hey,
Hi!
Jennifer. Listen, I see you have some more friends that have joined you. Who do you have with
Yay!
you?
These are my neighbors. This is Stephanie. That's my girl Sam. That's Baylor you right there. Baylor you. That's Baylor
Yes.
you right there. That's my neighbor.
Yes. Hi, neighbors. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you going
That's
to
Sam.
join?
What's up? What's up? Oh, Sam, where'd you go? There you go, Sam. That's my Sam. That's my
Hi,
baby right there.
Sam. Listen, are you guys going to join her in finishing out the rest of her 5K walk down there?
In spirit.
In spirit.
I'm going to a horse barn.
They're going to feed their horses.
To feed the horse.
I got you.
It's
Texas. Definitely. Well, I definitely thank you guys for tapping in with us. Is there anything you wanted to share?
Well, we totally support the cause. We love Jennifer, and we will support her always in the fight against breast cancer awareness.
All right. All right.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to continue my walk. Okay.
Absolutely. Jennifer, look, I see you stopped. You said you're not going to sacrifice the hair, and you went and got you something to go.
You know it, girl. You know it. You know it.
Listen, I love the resourcefulness you have over there. You're like,
okay, girl. You know, I got to protect it. I got to protect the cause. Okay.
You said no little rain. The little bit of rain is not going to stop me today.
Okay. You know, nothing will stop me. Nothing will stop me. Okay. Nothing will stop me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you keep going, and I'll check back with you a little bit later.
Okay, then, girl.
All right. Listen, I love our walkers. They are so much fun. So much fun. I love it. I love it. And while I'm over in Texas, let me go ahead and check back in with Miss Netta. Netta, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good. I decided to come back to my neighborhood just in case I had to do a sprint back to my house. It's still raining, so
I
yes, but still,
understand.
still pushing on. I was gonna go back, and I said, you know what? The devil's a lie. I'm gonna keep this going and finish out this 5K.
Yes, I love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Look,
right.
that's what you talk about integrity. We're virtual and everyone is in their own neighborhood in their own part of the US walking. But I love that dedication that you said, no, I'm going to hang in there. So I'm going to let
Yeah.
you go so that you can
Okay.
finish your part just in case it
Okay.
starts raining too hard. I'll be back with you later.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, exciting, exciting, exciting. I love it. It is so beautiful. It's so beautiful outside today. It's such a beautiful day. We have great fall weather here in the DMV. It's nice and sunny. You have a little bit of the leaves changing, starting to bring in that nice fall color and lots of sunshine. And I am super, super excited. I'm loving it. We have our friends and family and community that are checking in all over the US today that have joined us on this 5K walk and run. And let me see, Tree, are you still there? Let me see if he's still there. I know he's there. Let me see if I can get him to pop back in. I know he's there, and I see Ava is still walking. Ava and Lisa, I believe, is still walking, and so that's pretty amazing. And pretty soon, Miss Donna should be checking back in. You know, she real quiet, y'all. That means she's really putting that extra effort in to finish her walk. So let me go ahead and check back in with Tree and Juliet. Hey
Can you hear me?
guys, how you doing?
Hey, can
Can
you
you
hear me?
hear
Can you
me?
see us?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And I got my camera on this back show. We're still out here
Okay.
enjoying this wonderful weather here in Beltsville, Maryland.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I
And
just want to check in to see how you guys were doing. How
uh,
how
we're,
how far have you gotten? Are you almost through, halfway through your walk?
we're about halfway through, and unfortunately, we're walking near a busy intersection. There's probably a lot of traffic noise you're hearing in the background.
That's okay. That's
Okay,
okay.
but one thing I want to do, as I mentioned earlier, you also stated that I started the organization with the basketball tournament.
Yes.
So what I would like to do, since we did this tournament for 20 years, we got a lot of very good officials volunteering their time, and we're going to put out a challenge. I want
Uh-oh.
all the officials, whether you see this live on Facebook or you see the recording later, all the officials that participated in Hopkins Breast Cancer Hoop It Up tournament over the years, from board 134, board 12, I'm going to challenge you to all make a donation to support this effort. Because for 20 years, you volunteered your time. And since the tournament's over, you can still help us by donating some money. So again, board 134, board 12 referees, challenge to make a donation to Hopkins Breast Cancer Incorporated.
All right. You guys heard that. The challenge has been issued for our referees. What's you said is Ward 124? What's the other
Board 134,
134? And what's the other one?
board 12.
Ward 12.
Yeah,
One
so you can
Ward
repeat
12
that.
and Ward 134. The challenge has been issued to your referees to make a donation to the Hopkins Breast Cancer 5K Walk or Run by Mr. Tree himself. Yes,
All right.
challenge. Who's going to accept the challenge? If you're accepting the challenge, the link is right there in the comments. Go on over to bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. and make your donation today. All right, Tree, I'm going to let you guys get to walking again, and I'll check back in with you in a few.
All right. Talk to you later.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Tree made it clear now. He is definitely, uh-oh. Someone always wants to call you guys when we're in the middle of broadcasting, but that's okay. listen, listen, the challenge, or maybe they were calling because they're accepting the challenge of donating. Maybe. Okay. So you heard it. Referees Ward 134 and 12, you have been challenged to make a donation. You gave your time for 20 years in refereeing for the Hopkins breast cancer basketball tournament. And now Mr. Richard Ogletree has given you a challenge. Now that you're not donating your time, put your money where your time was and donate today to the Hopkins breast cancer 5K walk and run. You heard it here. You already heard challenge. Now go and accept. All right. All right. Well, I'm waiting again for Donna to check back in. She should be checking in with us very, very soon. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and recap, shall we? So we have teams that have joined us from Virginia. We have teams that have joined us down at the National Harbor in Maryland, which 9 times out of 10 means they're probably walking the bridge when you're down at the harbor. So that alone is a nice walk. The Woodrow Wilson Bridge is a very nice walk. And so I'm pretty sure that's what they're walking. Then we have our crew that's out in Texas. And of course, we have Donna that is again down in Virginia at George Mason University, walking it out with the ladies of the George Mason's women's basketball team. Okay. This is an amazing, amazing event. Remember, we are raising money for men and women who have been impacted or diagnosed rather with breast cancer. We are raising money to be able to continue giving financial grants to those who are in need. If you are one of those individuals, whether you're man or woman, and you've been diagnosed with breast cancer and you need financial assistance, please go over to hopkinsbcinc.org and fill out one of our grant applications today. Again, that's hopkinsbcinc.org and fill out your grant application today. We cover more than just medical bills, because it's more than just medical bills that impact you financially when you've been diagnosed. We also know that your rent needs to pay, your mortgage needs to pay, you have car notes, you have utility bills, and that's in addition to the medical bills. Okay, so we help out with all of that. But guess what? You can't get that assistance if you don't go over and apply for the grant. So again, go over to hopkinsbcinc.org and fill out your grant application today if you have been diagnosed with breast cancer and you live in the DC metro area. That's DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Okay. And then for you guys that say, oh my goodness, I didn't know that you guys were having a virtual walk and run. Guess what? It's okay. We have something for you too. You can go down in the comments, click on the link that's bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. and make your donation today to the Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. Foundation. As we've stated several times throughout this broadcast, no one that works with Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. is on the payroll. We're all volunteers. That means that every dime that we raise goes right back into the community through the grants that we give out to the men and women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. And with that being said, I see that my girl Donna has came on back in. Donna, welcome back. How are you doing?
Hey, you know what? I'm with part of the team. Those little fast walkers already left us, but we're in the middle of the pack. So see, here we go. Here go my group.
Awesome sauce. Listen, you got some stiff competition out there. We hi. Yes, look who came to join us. Say
Hey,
hi, Auntie Donna.
hey, Reese.
Yeah, it's all green. Listen, Donna, you have some stiff competition, honey, because we have Miss Jennifer that's down in Texas running in the rain, girl. She
Oh,
said
you
she's
know
going to
what?
finish before you.
That's dedication because she's running in the rain.
Running in the rain.
I
Yes.
love it. You know what? If she beat me, she needs to beat our group.
I told them, I said they got to give you, they have to give you, you listen, you see Reese. Yes, Reese. Yes. Reese is loving all of the greenery.
Yeah,
But
and you know
um,
what? For the person that finishes first, which I want you to let me know, they're going to win a prize. And for Jennifer, I'm gonna give her something anyway for running in the rain.
listen, it's two of them, so I can't just leave it with Jennifer, because
Well, me too.
yeah, Netta is down in Texas. She's in the rain too, and she's hanging in there. So we can leave them out. Our Texas crew, they're walking despite the rain. So we want to make sure we include both of them.
Well, Keita, that makes it even more special because the great thing about it is that people realize that while we're doing this and to get out in the rain and be dedicated for the cause, thumbs is up to that because it shows how important this cause is making a difference in the cancer community. So kudos to Jennifer and her group there.
Awesome sauce. Well, I see that you're trying to walk and talk, and that can make you quite winded. So
Hey,
I
you
have
see, I had to take my mask off for a minute because I was about ready to gasp for air.
it's all good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you go, and we'll check back in with you in a little bit. And I'm gonna check in with another part of your crew that has tapped in and bring up Miss Dawn. So Donna, we'll see you later, and I'm gonna move over to Dawn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing?
She was giving you a shout out.
Yes. So you guys are part of Donna's team down there too, right?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how this worked. Yeah, so we're here. I'm walking with Donna. I work in athletics, and I'm proud to walk with our women's basketball team and Miss Donna and her Donna Hopkins Inc. virtual 5K for breast cancer. Woo!
Woo! Yes, thank you so much for joining us. You all have a humongous squad down there working on
Yes.
finishing this race, and I'm so excited for you guys. But I also know that it's hard to walk and talk in the mass, so I'm not going to hold you that long. But is there anyone else special that you are walking for today?
uh, well, I mean, we definitely have members of our families that have been impacted by breast cancer. I know for me personally, my mom's best friend was impacted years ago and lost one of her breasts, but she was able to go on and live a very productive and fulfilling life. But I don't know anyone that hasn't been impacted on some level by breast cancer. So we've been talking about even next year. We're excited about this year, but we're talking about even next year and starting earlier and getting more men involved because sometimes men don't realize they can be impacted by breast cancer too, not just through their wives, but personally.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
And that's what I wanted to make sure that we shared is that there are men and women that are impacted by breast cancer. It's not just women, it's women that you hear about the most. But we don't want to forget
that's
about our
right.
men who are out there battling breast cancer as well. So the great thing about our foundation is we cover both of them, not just the women, but the
That's
men
right.
too. So yes, I'm
That,
I'm so glad you shouted that out as well. Yeah.
yes,
So
absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you keep walking because I see you're back what looks like the woods. You're in a little wooded area.
Yeah, but one of our athletes is walking up, so we're walking around
Okay.
Patriot. 2 laps is a 5K. But one of our women basketball student athletes is right here, so I wanted to. Let me see. Is she on the camera? Wait a minute.
Hi,
Let
yep,
her
I can hear.
introduce herself and then talk about why she's involved.
I'm Amaya Scott. I'm
Absolutely.
from Florida. I'm a grad student here in public management.
And why is it important for you to
Awesome.
participate in this today?
Because it's a big cause. Everyone in the world is affected by it, whether we know it or we not. So we just have to participate and show the love and effort.
Excellent. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and here's a few more student athletes. Okay, so this is a long
Absolutely.
walk now. You guys
Absolutely.
want to just introduce yourselves?
Hi,
And why it's important for you to march today? Walk today.
I'm Jordan. It's just always great to get out in the community and support whoever has been supporting us. So I'm really glad to be on this walk with everyone here.
All right.
Hey, I'm Jayla Adams. It's important for me to be on this walk because my grandmother died from breast cancer. I just want to support.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Awesome
All
sauce.
right.
I love it. I love it. All right,
Well,
Don. Well,
okay,
I'm
wait.
gonna
Wait.
you have some more?
We
Okay.
have the team that's bringing up the rear. So
Uh-oh.
let's get a shout out from them as well. So this is a live broadcast. If you guys want to take a second to introduce yourselves and just say why it's important that we're walking today. I don't know who can.
I'm
see.
Coach Demetria Frank, bringing up the rear with a couple of our ladies here. Super important for me personally. My uncle's diagnosed with breast cancer, so I'm doing this walk just for her and for all the ladies fighting.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm right here. Hi, I'm Vanessa Lumbach. I'm a sophomore here, and it's important to me. I don't have anybody personally that's been affected by breast cancer, but I'm all about women empowerment, and yeah, it's important. So that's why I'm here.
Excellent.
Hi everybody, my name is Milica Manojlovic, and same as Vanessa. Yeah, I'm here to do it. We got it.
All right.
Hey everyone, my name is Jasmine Doster. I'm a junior here. It's important to me just because not everyone can walk for the things that they believe in and things that they fight for. So it's good that we can walk for them and just sharing that empowerment.
Excellent. All right, and there you have it. So we're all here just to be supportive. Some of us have personal reasons, and some of us just believe in the cause. And we want to get out here and just support those who are on the front lines fighting breast cancer. So the point is we're out here, and we're happy to be out here supporting Donna and Donna Hopkins.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that, Don. Thank you so much to you and the ladies of the George Mason women's basketball team. We are so grateful for you guys joining us and helping us out today. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys catch up with everyone else. And I'm going to move to another area of, I think you're saying of your team. So I think this might be the front team. So I'll check back in with you a little later.
Thank you so much.
All righty.
All righty.
All right. See, I love it. There are some that have been impacted. There have been some that have not. But even if they haven't, guess what? They're still walking today for the cause. If you are someone who has been, whether you're male or female, and you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, please, and you need financial assistance, please go over to hopkinsbcinc.org and apply for a grant today. That's hopkinsbcinc.org and apply for a grant today. There we help with not just your medical bills, but we also assist you with your rent. We'll assist with utility bills, car notes. If you have a bill and you need assistance, submit it on your application. You'll never know, it very well may be covered. Okay, so again, that's if you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, go on over to hopkinsbcinc.org today and make and complete the application for the grant. All right. And for those of you who were not able to partake in the walk, but definitely want to make a donation, their donation link is at the bottom. It's down in the comments as well as on the screen. That's bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. And you can make that donation today. Every dollar counts. So we're so grateful for those of you who are able to make a donation, and we thank you in advance. Remember that all donations made go directly into our grant pool to go back into the community for those who need financial assistance in the breast cancer community. All right. All right. So I'm going to check in now with one of our other parts of our team down at George Mason today. Miss Annie, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hey, Keita.
Hey, welcome,
Girl,
welcome,
you look
welcome.
like you're in West Virginia.
I know. It's such a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful day. Listen, I see you have another part of the George Mason women's basketball team with you. Is there anyone with you that would like to make a shout out to a family member or anyone that they're walking for today?
Okay, they're going to introduce themselves to you too.
Okay.
Hello everyone. My name is Livy. I'm a senior here at George Mason, and I just feel very grateful to be a part of this cause. And shout out to all these who are fighting, and keep going.
All right, next. She's been thinking and thinking and thinking.
Hey guys, my name is Rachel. I'm a junior here at Mason. Shout out to my grandma who I recently lost to breast cancer, as well as my mom who's also fighting a different type of cancer. So good luck to everybody fighting, and we're all walking for you guys.
And our last but not least.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor Jameson. I'm a sophomore here at Mason. I'm just excited to be a part of a good cause and just, give back. If you're a survivor and you're fighting, just keep fighting and know that we're here and supporting you guys as well.
Hey, Keita, hold on. We have a couple more that were a few steps in front of us, and here they go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Angeli Rodriguez. I'm new to the Mason women's basketball team. I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity. And we're walking for you guys. Don't give up. Just keep fighting. I had a family member that fought for cancer. I'm not sure what specific cancer was, but she kept fighting and she got out of it. So we're walking for you guys.
All right, Keita, we're going to continue enjoying it out here. Wish you were here.
Awesome sauce. Well, I may not be with you out there, but I do still have my own little park environment that I enjoy on my end.
Yes, you do. And it looks like the back of our houses in West Virginia.
I know, right? I love it. I
All
love
right.
the trees. But okay, dear, you all take care, and I will check back in with you just a little bit later.
All right, later.
Listen, it's amazing and it's awesome. And I see we have a couple of more people checking in that we haven't checked back in yet. So I'm gonna go back over to Cedar. Cedar, are you still walking, dear?
Yes, I am done actually. I was just moseying
What?
around. I just checked in with
Congratulations.
Ava and Lisa, so they said they were finishing up as well. So I was just still walking, but I'm done with the 5K part. So
Awesome sauce.
yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Congratulations. I have to tell
Thank
you,
you.
you are officially the first person to finish. So,
Whoa!
congratulations on being the first to cross the finish line.
Okay, thank
Woo!
you.
Yes, yes. So I want to make sure that we get your information because
Okay,
Donna said for the person who finished first, you were going to get something very, very special. So I want to make sure I get your information before you go and make sure that well, I probably have to get
okay.
offline, but you said Ava has your information too, right?
Yes, yes. Ava has all my contact information, so she'll be able to tell you, like my address, phone number, all that stuff. She'll be able to give that to you. So yeah.
Awesome sauce. Well, congratulations. You are
Oh well,
officially
thank you.
our first to finish. Yes, Cedar. I told y'all she was getting busy. When we saw her the first time and we couldn't she couldn't hear us, she was walking away. I was like, "Oh yeah, she's getting busy." And look at her. She
Yeah.
has completed it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I ran this morning. So this was round two. So I was like, I'm just gonna put my vest on, my weighted vest, and just do a run walk. That way I'll get something out of it. So I just kind of ran, walked it. So, but I ran this morning. So, but yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna do this for my sister. So
Awesome sauce. Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you recoup and I'll definitely check back in with you in a little bit or a little later. I'm going to let you get your breath, but we'll definitely be
okay.
in contact. And
All right.
congratulations again.
All
And
right. Thank you.
you're welcome. Listen, so exciting, so exciting, so exciting. We have our person who has actually finished the race. And I have a couple of people. It's like I have maybe a couple more that's finished too. So I'm going to check in real quick with let's go to Jennifer. Jennifer, I see that you are no longer walking. Are you done with your walk? Uh-oh, she seems to be frozen. Jennifer, are you there? I'm not sure. I'll come back and check in with Jennifer a little later. Nita, are you there? You there? Hello? You there? Nita? Uh-oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? It's getting that time, guys. Everybody's starting to come in and finish. But I'm excited. I hope you're excited again. If you want to make a donation and you did not get a chance to participate in the Hopkins Breast Cancer Walker Run, please make sure you go over to bit.ly/donate-HBC Inc. to make your donation today. Looks like I have Nita back. Nita, are you there? Can you hear me? You're all, oh, she's done. She finished. Woo! Congratulations. Congratulations. You are my second person to officially let me know that you are done. So we thank you so much for participating today. How do you, I don't know. Can you hear me? You can hear me, but can you, how do you feel? You feel good. All right. All right. I'll take that thumbs up. All right. Well, congratulations. You go get you some rest and drink plenty of water to replenish. Thank you so much for walking in the rain and still getting finished. You still had a record time. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll be back in touch with you soon. Okay. Go ahead and relax. Awesome sauce. Listen, that's amazing. We have now two people that have officially finished, and a third that I believe is close on the heels of being done. But it looks like technology wouldn't allow us to be great, so I couldn't check in with her for sure. But again, if you have missed it, this is the Hopkins Breast Cancer 5K Walk or Run. This is what we're celebrating today. Today we are walking to make a difference in the breast cancer community. And guess what? It is the second day of our official breast cancer awareness month. And as Donna said, you want to make sure that you're doing, male or female, you want to make sure that you're doing your breast exams, okay? Or your men, you may not want to say breast, but your PEC exams. You want to make sure you're doing it so that you can definitely have early detection. It is recommended that you do it at least once a month. Now, if you are a man or woman in the DC metropolitan area, that's DC, Maryland, and or Virginia, and you've been diagnosed with breast cancer and you need financial assistance, please go over to hopkinsbcinc.org and fill out a grant application today. This is the whole point in what our walk and run is for. We are raising money for men and women in the DC metro and Virginia area who have been diagnosed with breast cancer and need financial assistance. We offer financial grants that help you cover not only your medical bills, but we also help to cover utility, your housing, as well as car notes as well. And there are a few other bills that may not have been mentioned. But again, if you fill out your application and you include the things that you need assistance with, then it definitely can be looked at for approval. Okay. So if you are a man or a woman in the DC metro area, that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, please, please, please go over to hopkinsbcinc.org and fill out an application for a grant today. All right. Now, for those of you who are like, I didn't know y'all were having a breast cancer walk and run today. It's okay. There's still time to donate, right? Look right there in the comments. The link is there for easy access and it's right there on the screen. You can go over to bit.ly/donate HBC Inc. and donate today. All donations matter, okay? Even if it's $1, it still helps out. $1, 50, 25, whatever you have, it all counts, it all adds up, and it all makes a difference. All right. So again, go over to bit.ly/donate HBC Inc. and make your donation today. All of the donations that we receive today and any other time of the year goes right back into our grant pool to go out into the community to help those who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. So no one that works with Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. gets paid. Guess what? We're all volunteers. No one's on the payroll. So that means all of your donations go right back into the community, take a positive impact in the breast cancer community. Okay. All right. So we officially have had two people finish our race today. We have Miss Sita, who is down in Virginia, that has finished. She finished first. And then we have Miss Netta, who walked it out in the rain, honey, and came in second. I'm super excited. Our walkers and our runners are crossing the finish line. And it is amazing, amazing, amazing to see them make this accomplishment. We thank you all for joining us today and hanging in there with us. I believe Donna should be checking back in with us soon. But while we wait for a few more of our walkers and runners to finish, I'm going to throw in another flashback from last year, again from Mr. Carlos McKibben, because he entertained us so well, guys. I'm going to throw in a second flashback from his performance for us. Go ahead and check out Mr. Carlos McKibben. Thank you again. Thank you again. Wasn't that such a nice selection? I'm telling you, such a great flashback. Carlos McKibben kept us entertained last year, and it was such an amazing, amazing flashback. So much that I had to share it again. And for 5 seconds, guys, I had Donna, and then she tapped out. So hopefully, Donna will be back with us very shortly. But in the meantime, Again, for those of you that are just tapping in, this is the Hopkins Breast Cancer 5K Walk or Run. We've been going at this thing for about an hour and a half now. And let me tell you, our walkers and runners are now crossing the finish line. And it is amazing to see who came in first. As of right now, Miss Sita crossed the line first. She checked in first to let us know that she was done. Then and Cedar is down in Virginia. Then we had Nita pop in and let us know that she was done down in Dallas, Texas. And so they are checking in to let us know that they are finished. And it's so amazing. I'm so proud of them. Nita, she walked it out in the rain, baby. Her and Jennifer out in Houston. Well, Jennifer's out in Houston, and Jennifer ran. She had her umbrella, her pink tutu. She ran, baby, in the rain with her umbrella. She was like, I'm determined to finish, and so did Nita. So I'm so grateful to them that they did not give in to the environmental distractions of the rain. And so grateful for each and every one of them, that's been participating in the walk and run this year and checking in with us. Then we had Pastor Leslie Bishop Joe, who's out in Virginia. Her and her walking partner Lisa, they were hammering out. We had Ava and another Lisa that was down at the harbor, and they were walking it out. I'm pretty sure they were huffing it across that Woodrow Wilson Bridge. But all over, we have been getting our walkers and runners in. And so as you can see, it's a bright sunny day, and the puppies even want to join in and give their contribution to today's walk and run. So it's exciting times. And oh, wait a minute, we got to go back, because for those of you all who missed it, then Mr. Richard Ogletree laid out a challenge to all of our referees in the Ward 134 and Ward 12 in the DMV. He laid out a challenge for them that although we're not having the basketball tournament, right? He said he still wants our volunteer referees to step up and do their part. This year, he said, put your money where your time was and make that donation. So for all of you all that are watching, whether you watch it live or whether you watch the replay, if you are a volunteer referee in the DMV area in Ward 134 or Ward 12, the challenge has been laid on the line. The link is in the comments, and I'm going to go and put it up on the screen for you. There's the link where Mr. Richard Ogletree said, go make your donation this year. All right. So I'm going to check back in. Speaking of Mr. Richard Ogletree, we're going to come on back to him real quick. Richard, I'm coming your way. Hey, Tree.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it looks like you're done. Are you done?
We're just about done. We have a normal route that we walk, so we actually walk a little bit extended just so we can kill some more time. But yeah, we're just about done. And as you said, challenge was all the officials that used to donate their time. Well, now you can donate some money. Board 12, Board 134. Go to hopkinsbcinc.org. Make that donation.
Absolutely. And I put it on the screen for you, so you don't have no excuse if you forget the web address. On the screen tells you where
Absolutely.
to go. And I put it in the comments. I'm just saying, for volunteer refs, I'm just saying, you don't have no excuse. I'll put it out there for you.
There we go. And like you said earlier, you supported for 20 years. We can keep on supporting just in a different way.
Just in a different way. Absolutely. Well, Tree, you let me know when you're done, and I'll check back in with you since you did a little extra.
All right. We head back on the home stretch. So I'll check in when we get to the end point and I'll holler back at you.
That'll work.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you
See
later.
you soon. All right, now. Y'all heard it. I'm going to say it one more time. The link is right there on the screen, and it's also in the comments for our volunteer referees in the DMV area, Ward 134 and Ward 12. You've been challenged to make your donation. It's not the basketball tournament this year, so you can't donate your time, but you can definitely put your money where your time was and donate today. And there you have it. And I have a new team checking in with us, and I'm super excited to talk to them. Miss Jean from West Virginia. Hi, Jean. How are you, Jean? Jean, can you hear me?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're checking in and joining us from West Virginia. How's it going out there?
Was cold, but it's much better now.
Yes. You look like you were it almost looked like I know where you are, just a little bit. That looked like you in Harlem Heights.
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew
Yep.
it.
Walking on my street, getting ready to go past Hopkins' house.
Yes. So let me ask you, who are you walking for today?
Miss Hopkins. Uh, who's it?
Miss Donna.
Donna. Hmm. Yes.
Absolutely. Awesome. Awesome. Listen, this is hometown for us, family. Hometown, West Virginia. This is Donna's hometown. And we are super excited that Jean was able to walk this morning and look, taking me down memory lane, letting me see
Memory lane.
through the family neighborhood and everything. Yes, yes, yes. So how far are you, just starting, or have you been walking for a
Just
while now?
just starting. I went off
Okay.
my street. Yes, I went up, going up the different streets, and now I'm headed down the main street.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, we thank you so much for checking in with us. And if you want to hang out, we'll come back and check back in with you a little later and see how things are going. Okay?
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, I'll do the whole whole street. So,
Is the okay? Well, I'll be right back with you, Jean. Thank you so much for joining us.
you're welcome. Love.
Hi, Donna, Donna, Donna. Are you finished, Donna? Can you hear me, Donna? Donna,
Because we'll probably go from 9 to 12 if we do
Donna,
it, tip off.
Donna Hopkins.
Yes, hello. I just want to let you to know that we're finished here. We've
And
been
I
finished
just
for
want
a
to let you,
while.
well, congratulations, but I want to let you know that you were not the first.
Well, I think we were. I just wanted everybody else to win.
Oh,
That's what it
okay.
is.
Oh, we'll go with that answer. We'll go with
Now
that
you
answer.
know what, I wanted to pump everybody else to get them out there walking and everything because everybody is a winner today. Whether you finished first or you came up in the back and everything. The fact that everybody came out to support uh, during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, this 5K walk run. Making a difference in the cancer community, and that's what it's all about. It's winning for those individuals that can win for themselves. So I'd like to thank everybody that came out today to be a part of be a part of this event and everything. So thank you all. We couldn't have done it without you all. The support from the community, the support from George Mason and their women's basketball program, Vanessa Blair Lewis, who is the new head basketball coach this year. And I thank them for their support because they came out after practice. She had them practice early this morning so that they could be a part of this event today. So, as I always say, that everybody is trying to do their part to make a difference in the cancer community. So thank you all. A great day today. And I know, Takika, you had a lot of fun today with all the people who had checked in. And again, Jennifer, out there running in the rain in Texas, way to go. Thumbs up because, again, what we're doing this for is so more important than the rain coming down. So thanks again to everybody.
Awesome sauce. So we do still have, just so you know, we had Sita down in Virginia who checked in first as being finished. And then we had Nita from Dallas, Texas. She was also in the rain. She was in the rain with Jennifer and she finished second. And I believe that Jennifer finished as well, but we lost her, so I couldn't confirm. But we've had some amazing, amazing check-ins, and I know that you said you had something special for the first person to check in and saying they were done, and that was Miss Sita. So we want to make sure we get her out what she has. Cedar, are you there? Because I see you're at the bottom. I can definitely bring you up for Donna to congratulate you on completing your walk. If you're there, give me a wave and we'll bring you on in. But Donna, that is amazing. I told everybody you had a magnificent squad that was walking with you. Actually, each squad had someone magnificent walking with them. And I'm so grateful. They kept me entertained. And then there were so many that just were like, there were some that were, I'm just walking to support the cause. There were some that donated for family that had already transitioned. And there were some that were pounding the pavement for those that are still fighting. And so we've had a great mixture of walkers and runners that have tapped in.
I heard some great stories down here at George Mason as we were walking with some of the women's basketball team, and they were sharing their stories about their moms that have gone through maybe not breast cancer, but cancer in general, and some of the other stories talking about aunts and friends, and to hear those players that say that they're out there here walking for individuals in their family because they're going through cancer or have gone through cancer, and that's what it's all about. All of us are in this together because we all know someone that has been affected by, even if it's not breast cancer, cancer in general, the big C, I call it. So, I am so grateful because people don't have to take the time out to come out here to do this, but they did. And my heart is filled, with gratitude and appreciation once again this year for all those people who came out and made the donations and so forth. And you see me swatting that bee around. And, next year we'll do this all over again because we're partnering with George Mason again. And we want to get the men out because men do get breast cancer also. So thank you, Takika, for the great job that you always do in putting this together too on that end of the side to bring all these people in to hear their stories. And we love hearing the stories throughout the race as far as how people are coming along during their walk. And, this is the great thing about this virtual 5K walk too also is that it connects us with other people that may not be in our own state. So I think that's the beauty about all of this is the friends and the individuals that we have connected with throughout this process. And again, we're in this to help people who are going through breast cancer. And my foundation, again, is Hopkins Breast Cancer, Inc., the helping hand in the cancer community. And please, once again, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And even beyond Breast Cancer Awareness Month, please do your regular breast exams and go get your mammograms because mammograms and those checks do save lives. It catches cancer early, and all of us can beat this. It doesn't have to be the end, learning that you have cancer, because I am a 20 some plus. I think I'm almost like 24, 25 years out from my first diagnosis. So I'm a testimony of the fact that you can have cancer and come through it on the other side, still smiling strong.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much. And you're right. You're right. You are a living testimony for sure. If they only knew your story, they would know just how much of a walking testimony you are. But today has been an absolute wonderful day. It has been my pleasure and it's always my pleasure to help serve the Hopkins Breast Cancer Inc. community and to help you guys get your message out and again remind people that you're there, because sometimes people don't even know that you're there to do grants and to offer financial assistance. And so this is a great way of not only raising money, but it's a great way to raise awareness for the community for those who are in need. And so with that being said, again, if you are a man or a woman living in the DC, Virginia, or Maryland area and you've been diagnosed with breast cancer, please go over to hopkinsbcinc.org. It's right there on the screen, and fill out a grant application today. We're raising money for people just like you so that you can focus on your healing rather than all the financial worries that come along with this disease.
And Keita, what I like to also say that my foundation meets the immediate need. It doesn't have to be just you going through cancer yourself, but it could be a family situation where you need your rent paid, you need food, you need clothing, you need child care, whatever your everyday need would be, electrical bills, co-payments and so forth. whatever your everyday living expense is, we cover those things, and we want to take some of the weight off of you going
Yeah.
through cancer. So again, I always say that, we went out one December to give out gift baskets, and I got an opportunity to meet some of the people that we had helped over the years. And when I walked away from some of those homes and everything, I was crying because they were tears of joy, because I said, this is why we do what we do, is to make a difference in people's lives who are going through cancer. So we're the helping hand again in the cancer community, and we meet the immediate needs. So again, thank you all that for everybody that came out here today. Like I said, it's not about me, Donna, that runs the foundation, but it's about everybody, the whole community that makes a difference with the foundation. So thanks
Absolutely.
again. And I'm getting ready to go out because, hey, I finished the race.
Hey, well, with that said, don't go nowhere yet, Donna. We have had so much fun. I have had so much fun checking in with each and every person as you have walked and ran today. Some ran in the rain, some walked in the rain, and some just pounded it out and said, let's get it done. And I have several people. Sita is one of them. And then we had the ladies of George Mason's women's basketball team. Not only did they work out this morning in practice, but then they came back and they walked again. Listen, so it's been a long day for some people, but we truly have enjoyed everyone's effort, everyone's time, everyone's donation to this great cause. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Make sure that you are getting your yearly mammograms, whether you're a man or a woman. It's necessary now because men get it too. And make sure you're doing your monthly checks. All right. We are so grateful for you. And at this point, we might as well say the race is done. There are some that are still wrapping up. But while they finish, we're going to go ahead and let our champions, our one, well, no, everyone's a winner. That's what Donna said. Everyone's a winner. So we're going to let those that have finished go ahead and get some rest and some relaxation. And we're going to end right here. But
And Keita, before we end, I want to just say, I was thinking the fact that the first three people who won the race, who came in first, those first three will be getting something from Hopkins Breast Cancer, because it's not just about the first place winner, but I was just thinking about those other two people. So the first three people who came in, they will get a gift basket from us. So thanks again.
awesome sauce. So those that are checked in, we have your names. Is you obviously you registered because you've been popping in to check in. So we'll make sure that you get your wonderful gift basket. But thank you for joining us. Remember, those of you all who want to donate today, you can go right on over to bit.ly/donate dash HBC Inc. The link is in the comments, or you can go over to hopkinsbcinc.org, and there you can also make your donation and or apply for a financial grant there. It's been a wonderful day, guys. The weather is beautiful. It's nice and warm in the DMV. So we're going to get out of here so we can enjoy the rest of our day. Thank you so much to Cedar. Thank you so much to Richard Ogletree. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Houston. Thank you, Manassas. Thank you, everyone that has checked in. And thank you so much, West Virginia, our hometown, for checking in and participating in the walk. We love you guys, and we will see you all next year. Have a safe and wonderful day, and see you later.